just gonna hold this because your girl Frankie done made a whole video and it was not recording the audio. I didn't realize it until I was about to edit. So I'm gonna go over all three of my videos again. Have put my little Alright, I just clipped it because I don't feel like holding it because technically these are not mics to hold, they're lava mics. But I want to make sure I'm being heard. So yeah. Alright. Hey, it's your girl Frankie. This video is going to be about after the photo shoot. Because a few days ago I did a video about right before the photo shoot, this last minute photo shoot that somebody tagged me in on social media. Okay, let me go into that. If you're somebody who likes talking about behind the scenes of photo shoots and videography shoots and booking your own gigs and just being an entrepreneur, finding ways to make the money that you feel like you're worth, subscribe to my channel. I am definitely going to be going behind the scenes like a lot, especially since the summertime is about to come and my daughter won't be in school. I juggle things like taking care of my aunt and my daughter and my business. But when school is not in session, my daughter will be working her own job or she'll be helping me. So that's a little bit better. And my aunt, she's pretty easy. Me and my cousin tag team, make sure she's good. So I'm going to have so much fun this summer and collaborating and doing my own projects. But again, if that's something that you're interested in, please subscribe and comment and tell me the stuff that you are interested in with what I'm doing. Okay, so the backstory to this gig. So beginning of it was kind of iffy. It was in that moment when I realized I effed up. I did not have on my scarf and y'all can see all my kitchens. It's alright, whatever. The beginning of it was kind of iffy. Like I said, someone tagged me on it on social media. People usually tag me in or send me information about different photography gigs or different like projects. And I usually talk to the person or don't if they reach out. This particular person did reach out. Before I saw I was tagged in something, I was like, who is this? Because I got an inbox saying, hey. So I said, hey back. I was like, hey. So the person was also a photographer. And for whatever reason, he got hired for a gig, but he needed to have a female photographer with him. So I was like, okay, cool. Where's this located? Like, what's the times? I need more information. So he took a little while to give me some of the information. But I instantly like found out the rate, and I'll tell you the information. It was the entire weekend. It was 6 hours on Saturday and 12 hours on Sunday. Yes, a Sunday. For the both days total, that's a total of 18 hours for $225. I was under the impression that it was a low-paying gig or something like that. And I don't know. Sometimes I'm the type of person, I will work with your budget. It's not always about money. I don't mind like working with people's budget. That was my mindset with it. Because sometimes you get good experience and sometimes you just get to vibe with like good people. So I was like, okay. I agreed to help because I was open the weekend. It was hard for me to agree because I'm like 12 hours on a Sunday. Whew. So it was a few days before. I think probably like, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday when this happened, and this was Saturday and Sunday. So Friday night, super last minute, dude told me that the location changed. I already don't know this person, and I'm already getting lowballed. I'm aware of that. I'm aware that I'm getting lowballed, but I'm not just how much yet. So he tells the location change. She tells me he just found out. I felt some type of way about that because one, like I said, I don't know you. This is like it's giving me shady. So we talked on the phone because we talked on the phone the first time, so I know this is a real person. And we talked again, and I'm like, this is super unorganized and unprofessional. I was about to cancel on him then, and then not give him the deposit back because I'm like, yeah, deposits with me are not refundable. But I proceeded to contact my family and friends because I'm like, something not right about this. I don't like that. And I had my friend come with me. So I went the next day. My aunt drove us, and then my friend went inside with me. So I wanted to make sure it was legit. Because if any little thing, I got my shank. Anyway, um, it turned out to be legit. Like I said, it was just super unorganized and unprofessional. And I don't know who's part of that because I don't know who organized it. But stuff was all over the place. But with all that being said, it was still some dope people there, and it was kind of fun. The first day was fun, maybe because it was just 6 hours, and technically I didn't even stay the full 6 hours. Once all the models and stuff came in, and I got the photos that I needed to take. What I'm staying around for? This is a low paying job. I did what I had to do, and I left. So it was perfect because my aunt was picking me up and she got there just in time as I was done. So I put my camera and stuff up and headed to the house. The next day, it was 10 to 10, the 12-hour day. But this location was at the real studio that we were going to. I'm located in Chicago, so FD Studio was where we were doing this shoot set. And that's a nice studio. I'm going to end up using that space until I get my own studio again. But it was pretty dope. There's like 7 rooms there. And we didn't go to every room, but we went into a majority of them. I think other people were renting the rooms downstairs because there's an upstairs part. And then in the rooms, some of the rooms have extra like layers. Like there's steps to another spot to film at. So I think that was pretty dope. Especially if you don't like music videos or something. So I may definitely use that space again for something. But I ended up meeting another photographer because the second day was way bigger. It was like 40 models there, some stylists, some creative directors. It was other videographers and photographers there. You know what? I don't think any videographers came. The videographers from day one didn't come, but it was those photographers there. So I would say it was like 4 or 5 people with cameras. That's what I would say. So I know that I was asked to do photography and maybe some video clips. I only brought my 256 gigs. That's enough space, but I didn't want to do that because I wasn't getting paid for that. For me, that's 2 separate services, and that's 2 additional prices. Video costs more because that takes us more space and time. So I wasn't all gung-ho when I was last minute, like, oh, we need the video. You video for it? No. This nigga already only paying me $225. That's what I was thinking in my mind, But I was still trying to enjoy the experience and be like, okay, this is cool, whatever. So I ended up having lunch. We had a 2-hour lunch break, and I ended up having lunch with the other video photographer that got booked on her own. She reached out and got booked on her own, and she was like, "If you don't mind me asking, how much you get paid for this?" I immediately told her, I'm like, girl, I know I'm getting lowball for this because this was something that David got hired for and he needed assistance and asked for help. I found out they were paying $50 an hour to the photographers. It was something about knowing how much I got lowball that really pissed me off because my time is valuable and I was doing you a solid trying to be a nice person. But this is why sometimes people say it's not worth it being nice to people. Because people, instead of being grateful and be like, oh, this, he was supposed to feed me and never did. I ended up spending my own money. And then, I don't know. I don't really think of him as like a horrible person, even though he lowballed me. I just thought, like, you know what? I see you on the street, I'll say hi. I probably dab it up with you and everything. But I would not work with him again. And I would not refer anybody that I know to work with him. Be like, and you can get this gig on your own. I could have got that on my own. If you needed help, I could have talked to the people. You could have had me talk to them. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I could have did that on my own and got the full amount instead of that little shit you had me do for 18 hours, because that's crazy. You're not my boss. I kept it cordial with him, though. Like, even though we didn't have, like, I don't know, we didn't have, like, the best chemistry, but we weren't beefing either, if that makes sense. Um, I did the task and I left before 10. Once they started needing a videographer, and then other dude came in and said he could do it, say less. I'm like, I'm not needed anymore, so I can go home. And I left at 9. I left when my Uber got there because it started getting too late and my aunt was like, sleep. But the moral of the story is don't let anyone lowball you. But the studio was great, and I got some good pictures in because I know my worth. Oh, I'm sorry, right. I got some good pictures in because I know my worth and I know what I'm capable of. So when you know your worth and you go through something like that with a person, it's just a lesson learned. I take the L. I take the L. L. I'm not sure what that dance is for, but I know it's shaped of L. And I took one. So it is what it is. It won't happen again. And like I said, I got my photos and stuff, and I've got some stuff to post, and more people reaching out or whatever. So, and then like it's another thing. I got a blessing that I have something big coming up, and I'll show y'all that as it happens. But I just want to give y'all that tale and give y'all. Oh, I thought my camera stopped. I want to give y'all that tale and let y'all know what was up with that. Just in this business, man, you just got to watch who you work with and navigate as best as you can, realistically.